Thank you. Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad you're here today. This will be one of the most important shows you will ever watch. When I first heard about this, it totally freaked me out because, you know what, I've actually always been a little jumpy. So, really, that's the truth. Here's the question. Do you know the scariest place in your home? I've designed homes with every type of lock, alarm, security device, camera, everything imaginable. But none of those things will protect you from one of the most frightening home invaders that I have ever encountered. Scary, right? Because we think we're safe with alarms and locks and, you know, I don't know how many of you have cameras in your home, but dogs, exactly. So how many of you left young children at home with husbands, babysitters? Who left kids at home today? Yeah? Okay. Okay, great. Thank you. What if I told you that this man can break into your computer, turn on your webcam, and secretly watch your children? In fact, he's doing it today to an unsuspecting member of our audience, and he's about to take us inside one of your homes right now.
Is there a trade?
Who recognizes these kids? Hi.
Hi.
Can you stand up for me? You're crying.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. Did you know, how does it feel to be sitting here with me and watching your kids on?
It's scary.
It's scary, isn't it? This is one of the most scary things that I have ever seen. I have to tell you, your husband has helped us with this. Okay? So it's not that we invaded your house without anyone knowing. And your kids are safe, obviously, because they're home with your husband, and he knew about this. But did you ever think that this could actually happen to you?
No.
No?
Not at all.
Okay. Because I was so scared when I found out that this could happen that I wanted to show everybody how easy it is. Literally how easy it is. So all of you watching, this is something that could happen to you, and I'm going to tell you in just a second how it's done. I'd like you to meet leading security expert and author of The Truth About Identity Theft, Jim Stickley. Jim, how do you do this?
Actually, this one, many of you have probably received electronic greeting cards online. You know, people send you some sort of an email, and it says, click here to see some little message. And you click the link, and it takes you to a website where you see like a dancing dog or something like that. Well, the other night, I used that exact ploy. I sent an email to you. It came anonymously. It came from your secret admirer.
You were the greeting card that
Yes,
I got.
I was. Yes, the other night you received a greeting card. The minute you clicked that link, it didn't actually take you to the greeting card first. It first took you to a malicious website that actually hacked into your computer, loaded my software, and then took you to the dancing dog. All happened almost instantaneously, though. As far as you knew, you just saw the dancing dog.
So, Jim, literally, emails come in, and we can either they can be from a friend, they could be from a name that we recognize, and if you open it, you're okay, but if you click the link...
That's exactly it. Opening an email, there's not that much danger. The minute you click on the link, or if there's an attachment, you open that attachment and you execute whatever that is, that's where you run into problems. And people don't realize just browsing to a website, just going to that page, immediately your computer's already broken into.
So, okay, once you're inside somebody's computer, Jim, like he's in yours right now, what are you able to do?
Well, as you can see, we're sitting here right now at the Nate Berkus Show, and we have complete control of her computer. We can see everything that's going on in her house through her camera. We have access to see everything she types on her computer. So if she goes and does online banking, we can record all of that. If she has any confidential files, any pictures, anything like that on her computer, we control everything from here.
Unbelievable. So how safe are computers your children bring home from school? How vulnerable are they? The family you're about to meet knows this only too well. Meet the Robins, parents Holly and Michael, daughter Paige, and son Blake. Blake was just one of the 2,300 students in Pennsylvania's Lower Merion School District given a school-issued laptop for his own use. What he didn't know was that they were capturing images of him in the privacy of his own home through the computer's webcam.
I feel like my son was the victim in all this.
More than 50,000 pictures and screen grabs have been recovered so far, all from computers given to Blake and his classmates. And although the webcams have since been disabled, the after effects of these events continue to be felt.
I just think, what the school did was real messed up. I just hope that they're not watching me.
The Robbins family has joined us today. Hi, guys. Hi. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much. Hey, Blake.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how about you?
Good. Hi.
Hi, Nate. How are you?
Hi there. So, guys, Holly, how did this happen?
For school-issued laptops, they were given out from the school. They took pictures of my son for 16 days. For every 15 minutes, they were snapping his picture through the webcam.
And where was the computer?
In his bedroom, most
Wow.
of the time, in the bathroom sometimes.
Unbelievable. Well, we actually have one of those pictures here. Wow. Blake, that's scary stuff.
Yeah.
How does it feel seeing yourself sleeping on camera?
It's pretty scary. 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't know that those pictures would be taken.
So the computer was in your room, and every 15 minutes it was just taking pictures of you without anyone in your family knowing about it.
Exactly.
Unbelievable. So, Holly, how many pictures have you actually seen?
Only about 10. I couldn't view any more, and there was over 500 pictures.
How many were there?
There was over 500
Really?
pictures, yeah.
And you couldn't bear it?
I couldn't bear it. It was just too devastating to me.
Wow. So, Paige, tell me, how did this change the way that you use the internet at home?
Yeah, I will never again take the computer with me in the bathroom to listen to music while I'm in the shower, never again. And I always keep the lid closed when it doesn't have to be open.
Unbelievable, you guys. Michael, advice for other parents. You guys have been through a lot as a family.
Keep an eye on the kids. Make sure that they're using the computer with their bedroom door open. And better yet, have them sit in the neutral area, the kitchen, the family room, where there's other people that can keep an eye on them, especially for the younger kids.
Yep.
And have a talk with them and tell them if they get any kind of strange email or the webcam light goes on and they think they're being watched by the camera, to come tell you immediately.
Right. You guys, thank you very much for being here and
Thank you
sharing
very
your
much.
story. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Blake. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very appreciative, folks. Thank you. The Lower Merion School District gave us a statement for this segment, and it said, "We took aggressive and immediate steps to ensure that security and technology issues were effectively resolved to provide privacy for our community. We will learn from our mistakes and grow from this experience." Jim, prevention here?
Well, in their situation, I mean, obviously, if your school's giving it to you, there's not much you can do. You kind of trusted the school. For most people, the risks are, getting attacked by somebody from the outside. And in those cases, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure your computer has been patched up. And what that means, most people go, well, what's a patch? When your computer first boots up, most of the time it'll give you a message if there's a new update available. Or when you first turn on a new program, it'll say an update's available. Most of the time you're just going to click ignore, don't want to deal with that right now. Those updates are actually security updates most of the time. If you click ignore, you're leaving your computer open to attack. You want to make sure every time one of those pops up, you hit accept and you let it go through and install those updates. That will keep your computer much more secure.
So, Jim, it's the updates that come up right when we turn our computers on.
Absolutely.
Not when we're surfing the web.
No, if you're just browsing around, you've been up for a little bit and you hit a page and all of a sudden something pops up saying install now, close all of those. And if you can't get that to go away, hold the escape button down. When you hit the X button, it'll go away for good that way. Otherwise, you might be actually installing something to infect your computer, not helping it.
Okay, thank you. Jim, we've got some questions from the audience right here. Hi. Hi, I'm fine. What's your question?
My question is, how would I be able to tell if someone hacked into my personal computer?
Great question.
The question was, how can you tell if somebody's hacked into your computer?
Yes.
It's really difficult to begin with. I mean, it's not like there's suddenly going to be something on your screen that tells you you've been hacked. One of the most obvious tells is if your computer starts running really slow, used to run fast, now it doesn't. Or sometimes on the newer computers, it'll pop up a message saying something's trying to run that you didn't try to start. That is a really good indication somebody else is trying to start stuff on your computer. If you have any doubt at all, the first thing you should do is get your computer checked. Obviously, I like to save money, so if you work at a company that has an IT department, see if they'll take a look at it for free and help you out. Or if you have a friend that's in the IT industry, ask them if they can look at it. Worst case scenario, you can go to one of the large computer stores and have them take a look, and they'll be able to tell you immediately.
Okay. Thank you, Jim. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm going to take one more question here. Hi there. Hi, good. What's your question for Jim?
Okay, I'm a mom, and I'd like to know, is it safe for my child to have her own computer?
That's Actually, it's funny. On one hand, it's kind of scary because, you know, you've heard the story here. On the other hand, you don't want your children using your personal computer that you use for online banking and those types of things because kids do stupid things. They will install everything that pops up on their computer. So I'm a big fan of giving them their own computer. Make sure it doesn't have a webcam. Make sure it's a very basic system that doesn't have anything to do with any of your privacy. Anything that you would do online, you use your own. And then I'm a big fan.
Thank you.
Jim, just out of curiosity, though, I mean, are those computers less expensive? Because I know lots of families are using the same computer for everybody in the family.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of eBay. You can buy really, really inexpensive or used computers online. Be careful if you buy something online because if it's already got the software loaded, there's a very good chance it could already have viruses or trojans or some of these bad things we're talking about. So even if you buy one online and get it really cheap, have somebody reload the operating system for you, and then you're all set.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Okay, Jim, you have a final tip for all of us.
Sure. The best thing I can say, and just from, as you're seeing today, if you don't use your webcam, which like this laptop here has one built right into it, if you don't use it, take a little piece of black tape, stick it right over the lens, and you're covered. You don't have to ever worry about that again.
Thank you, Jim. I think we'll all be putting black tape on our webcams, honestly. Thank you, Jim Stickley, Joanne, and the Robbins family for helping teach us how to be safer in our own homes. For more information on how to protect your family, go to thenateshow.com. We'll be back in just a moment.